Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the biggest stories from the MTV EMAs, and spoiler alert, Taylor Swift's name is all over it. Swifties, I hope you're ready because this one's packed with twists, fan reactions, and a major choice Taylor made that has everyone talking. So, let's jump right in. The MTV Europe Music Awards, or EMAs, just happened, and as expected, Taylor Swift completely dominated. She took home a whopping 4 awards, including the iconic Best Artist title. But here's the twist. While her name was being called on stage, Taylor wasn't even there to celebrate in person.
Hey guys, it's Taylor. I am coming to you from the Eras Tour, and I'm so sad that I can't be with you tonight, but thank you so much for these amazing awards. The fact that you have honored the tour, everything that's happened with the album this year, the video, it's just unbelievable. The fans for voting on this, you're the reason any great thing happens to me, and I know it every single day. I'm so thankful for it, and this is just so exciting and so wonderful. I had the best time touring in Europe this summer, so it just is wonderful for you to do this. Thanks.
She was out supporting her boyfriend, NFL star Travis Kelce, at his game. That's right, Taylor Swift, the woman who's known for putting everything into her music career, skipped one of the biggest music events of the year to be there for Travis. Now, for any regular celebrity, this would be a big deal, but for Taylor, this choice has sparked a huge discussion. So, what exactly did Taylor miss at the EMAs? Let's take a look. She won Best Artist, a highly coveted title that's basically saying, hey, you're the best in the industry right now. She also bagged Best Song for her smash hit, Anti-Hero. And of course, she couldn't just win 1 or 2 categories. Taylor also walked away with Best Video for Anti-Hero and Best Pop for her album Midnights. I mean, it's clear that the night practically belonged to her. But as incredible as these wins are, all the chatter afterward has been about her absence. And if you know Taylor Swift, you know she's no stranger to making bold choices. So let's rewind a bit and take a closer look at what this really means for her. First, let's put this decision into context. This isn't the first time we've seen a celebrity make a big choice to skip out on an event for personal reasons, but it's certainly rare for someone at Taylor's level. She's won more than her share of awards over the years. She's practically a staple at these shows. But this choice to be there for Travis rather than appearing on stage herself sends a pretty clear message.
Taylor Swift is a queen when it comes to manners and sophistication. When she arrived at the Chiefs game, her bodyguards yelled, "Stay back" at photographers. She immediately corrected them.
Guys, stay back, stay back. Stay back, please.
For Taylor, it seems like 2024 is about more than just career growth. It's about balance and making space for the people who matter most to her. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. It's still Taylor Swift we're talking about. This woman has broken countless records, taken home dozens of awards, and pretty much become the defining voice for her generation. So, the fact that she wasn't there in person, that's making headlines for a reason. Think back to the early 2010s when Taylor was just starting to step into her pop queen role. At that time, she would have probably been at every event, every red carpet, and every show. She was young, hungry, and ready to prove herself to the world.
Taylor Swift! Okay, so I will say I do some genre shifting throughout my career, and so I know how hard it is to be in pop music. You gotta wear a lot of sequins and learn choreography, and that is very hard. And I appreciate any, award for that. And also, I want to say thank you to my team, 13 Management, and just the fans. I mean, my God, you're the reason I'm employed.
But fast forward to today, and she's already done all of that. She's conquered the music industry, broken Spotify records, sold out stadium tours, and so much more. Taylor doesn't need to show up to every event to remind people of her talent. It's clear she's reached a point in her career where she can prioritize things differently. Now, if we look back at similar celebrity moments, we can see a pattern of stars who, at some point, start stepping back from the spotlight to focus on their personal lives. For instance, remember when Adele took a long break from music to focus on her family? People were shocked, but she returned stronger than ever with an album that reflected her life experiences. Similarly, Beyoncé has taken years off to focus on her family, even when fans were eagerly awaiting for new music. These choices didn't make them any less iconic. In fact, they made them even more relatable. So, could this be a similar turning point for Taylor? It definitely looks like she's heading down a path where her happiness is as important as her career. And let's not ignore the fact that this decision has the internet divided. While a lot of fans are happy for her, saying she deserves to live her best life on her terms, others aren't as thrilled. Some people took to social media to say they were disappointed, especially the fans who felt like she owed it to them to be there in person. But here's the thing about Taylor Swift. She's never been one to play by the rules. She's always done things her way, and that's part of what makes her so inspiring. Whether it was calling out her record label to fight for ownership of her music, or sharing personal heartbreaks in her songs, she's consistently shown that she's willing to take risks. This decision to prioritize her personal life isn't just a random choice. It's a reflection of her growth as a person and an artist. Now, let's get back to what she missed out on. The MTV EMAs are known for their glamorous red carpet moments, epic performances, and unforgettable speeches. The energy is electric, the fans are loud, and it's basically a giant celebration of the best in music. But Taylor was still very much a part of the night, even in her absence. Her wins were announced, the crowd cheered, and her name was trending on social media. She didn't need to be there to make an impact. Plus, the fact that she chose to be at Travis Kelce's game is just so relatable, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, she's showing us all that she's not just Taylor Swift, the superstar. She's also Taylor Swift, the girlfriend, who wants to support her boyfriend. And in a world where celebrities often seem distant or too cool to make time for personal connections, this move makes her feel all the more genuine.
The Chiefs won the game against the Broncos, and Travis Kelce came straight to the suite to celebrate with Taylor. They took live photos with Taylor's dad photobombing and partied with friends.
And let's be real, her relationship with Travis Kelce has been a huge talking point this year. From adorable sightings at his games to all the subtle ways they've been supporting each other. Taylor and Travis have quickly become one of the most talked about celebrity couples of 2024.
And you know, the thing is that this video seems very sad when you watch it, but it actually was like the most fun video to make. And something that I'll always remember is that when I would finish a take and I'd say cut and we'd be done with that take, I would always just hear like someone like cheering and like, woo, like from across the studio where we were shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend, Travis.
In fact, some fans are already calling them the ultimate power couple.
I know we want to talk about football right now, but as I look at Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, we've been talking about the relationship all year long.
Now, as for those who were disappointed, well, that's fair too. Taylor's fans have stood by her through everything, and they love celebrating her wins just as much as she does. But maybe this is a reminder that even superstars need balance. After years of being in the spotlight, it seems like Taylor is more comfortable than ever with choosing her path, even if it means missing out on a big awards night. So, what's next for Taylor? It's clear that she's shifting priorities, and she's at the stage in her life where she can afford to take these chances. She's got nothing left to prove. She's Taylor Swift, the woman who's won over a dozen Grammy Awards, inspired millions of fans, and changed the music industry as we know it. This decision to skip the MTV EMAs for a football game might be small in the grand scheme of things, but it's a big statement. It's saying, I'm going to live my life for me. And honestly, if there's anyone who earned the right to make those choices, it's Taylor Swift. So, here's a big congrats to Taylor on her 4 MTV EMA wins. Whether she was there in person or not, she owned the night, and millions still felt her impact. This moment shows us that you don't always have to be physically present to make waves. Taylor Swift has reached a level where her presence is felt even when she's not there, and that's the mark of true stardom. And that wraps it up for today's deep dive. Let us know in the comments, what do you think of Taylor skipping the EMAs to support Travis Kelce? Are you loving this new chapter in her life, or do you miss seeing her at every major event? As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on your favorite celebs.